They are caring for children and trying to help care for an aging parent at the same time. It's often called the sandwich generation, and for many families, it can come with real financial and emotional strain. A report by the University of Phoenix revealed 64% of their sick time, or PTO, is spent caregiving. 58% turn down educational opportunities due to those caregiving roles, and 46% say their caregiving responsibilities negatively affected their career progression. In today's Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Carice Jackman looks at some steps that you can take to plan ahead.
Juggling life at home can get complicated fast, especially when you're supporting kids and also helping care for a parent. That situation is often called the sandwich generation.
So you've still got someone, maybe they're 18 or under, that's living under your roof, but you've also still been lucky enough to have your parents around, so you're also taking care of them.
Dana Edens, media relations manager at Retirement Living, surveyed people who identify as part of the sandwich generation. She says in that survey, around 28% of respondents reported spending 5 to 9 hours a week providing care. And 51% also reported that caring for children and a senior loved one increases their stress or fatigue.
So you've got those out-of-pocket expenses. You also lose something that we looked at is your own expenses, like retirement savings, if you have to spend that money on a caregiver or caregiving. We looked at things like household necessities. Even if it's cutting back on your personal spending, your personal vacations, it's still money that is yours that you're putting towards something else.
So what can help when you're trying to manage care and your budget at the same time? Eden says start by asking your employer what flexibility or benefits may be available.
I think that there's a lot of assistance and benefits out there that are often unused. You've got FMLA, the Family and Medical Leave Act, that could help you providing that.
She also recommends looking closely at your household budget and talking early with family about what care will look like and who can help.
Having a conversation and sharing expectations with your family about the time, money, support can really help carrying the burden versus just on one person.
With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Carice Jackman.